What the? Are you serious? Screw this. She wasn't even that hot anyways.
Back here on ESPN Saturday night. That first matchup was outstanding. Final boss, 3 straight games over Mobb Deep. But I know coming up soon, we've got Team Tsquared, one of the few teams that can actually get with Final Boss. Tell us a little bit about Tsquared.
Well, Tsquared is he's a consummate pro. He's been playing the game for a long time. He's a Halo 1 guy, made the Halo 2 transition. And last season, I got to say, he finally found himself in a situation where he was surrounded by players that he trusted. There was some tightness there, and they were able to actually gel and come together really well towards the end of the season.
And Tsquared is actually a player on Straight Rippin. That's what I meant to ask about. Tell us a little bit about Straight Rippin, the team.
Well, Straight Rip is just a phenomenal team. They're one of my favorite teams to watch because they're so aggressive. They don't back down from battles, and they all know that they can win any battle against any other player in this league just on pure raw talent.
Yeah, I have to just add to that because if you take a look at those guys, you've got Neighbor, you've got Legit, you've got Elamite, you've got T2. As a unit right there, essentially you've just got some raw brute force ability. And it's incredible to see how they've been able to gel together and turn that into a squad which is coming into this event as a #1 seed.
All right, that's a good all-around team. But right now we've got the captain, Tsquared. He's mic'd up and ready for a quick interview. Tsquared, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, T. So how you guys feeling? You just had your last round. You're sitting there waiting for your opponent on the main stage. You feeling good with 8th Tree so far?
We're doing pretty well. We have only dropped 1 game this whole tournament, and I'm hoping that we're going to play Carbon because I really want to take down the people that beat us in the last tournament. So hopefully they win.
Well, right on. Well, we had the opportunity to talk to Legit a little bit about how you guys are playing together, and he told us that essentially you just flow. It's not that anybody has any given role. It's not that anybody's expected to do anything. It's that Elamite himself, Neighbor, you guys will just kind of put it out there and do what it takes to win. Now, do you think that that's just of your raw ability and that you're trusting one another, or is that just how it's shaken out over time?
I think teams make the mistake that they have to have a Slayer or a role player, objective player. I think if you just get 4 guys that know how to play Halo or 4 girls or whatever, then you're going to have good chemistry, and that's what we have. Every one of us knows how to do every job, I guess you can say, and that's how we win.
Now, Tom, Carbon knocked you guys out in the Halo 2 finals last year. Do you have some bad blood coming into this next match? Are you coming out for him?
A little bit. We have a little bad blood out for Carbon, but not that much. We're all good friends. The off season kind of, 6 months is a long time, so it's hard to hold grudges from something 6 months ago. But we definitely want to beat them more than any other team here.
All right, well, first off, I want to congratulate you guys on coming into this event as the first seed. I know you guys, it was really important for you especially to come in with that, and you guys played a lot together online. Now, do you feel like that gives you an advantage in terms of the brackets and everything, and just the confidence knowing that as the online team that won the most, you're sitting in that 1 seed?
Definitely. The 1 seed gives you an easier bracket, and it was hard to deserve. But you got to remember that when you're the number 1 seed, you're the number 1 target, and there's a lot of pressure on you. So it's hard to deal with that, but you can turn it around, and you got to come out strong and make the other team scared of you.
All right, so I just got one more question for you, okay? It's a two-parter. First off, I'm going to congratulate you guys on that 1 seed again, and especially you, because I know that was important to you. But here's the one thing I got to ask you. So far this weekend, any teams out there that you've seen that given you some concern, some pause?
The best teams out here, I think, is definitely Triggers Down and Final Boss. There's some other teams, UTI or The Influence. The Lifted's pretty solid. I mean, every team here is good, and anything could happen. So you have to try your hardest every single game.
All right, Tom, and the last question for you. Whose screen are we watching first?
Let's go with mine.
All right. Humble man.
All right, Tsquared said he wants all eyes on him. He'll be in action along with Straight Rippin coming up right after this here on ESPN Saturday night.
The 2008 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit, powered by Xbox, is presented by GameStop and brought to you by Bungie, Dr. Pepper, and Stride.